Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain how you can get the information grouped under others. So typically that's going to be the case that you're going to have over here. So it's when you start to have too many data within Matomo, more than 500 rows, more than 1,000 rows, then you get in fact your small entries grouped under a category named others. That's for security reason in terms of performances. And it may be frustrating for some end user of Matomo because you may be interested in knowing the pages which are, for example, performing the less, but that's exactly the same thing for any other type of data. So that could be within acquisition, that could be any for the e-commerce as well. It can be everywhere, okay? So in order to, let's say, overcome this, so there are several possibilities. If you are on-premise, you can just change alert within the config file, but that will, of course, cost some energy power to your computer. The other way around that I'm thinking of is like playing with Python. So in fact, all those data that you can see over here, they are all coming from the visitors and the visit logs. So if you look over here, as HTML, you will see that the URL is typically this given data that you can see over here with a type name action. So what you can do is like you can ask to ChatGPT to create for you a Python script in order to just extract those data from the data feed and then recreate the URL report. So in fact, there are two things to understand is like at the end of the day, it's still a question of volume. Like there's a lot of data to download. So of course, if you get already some data grouped under other, it means that you have a lot of data within your Matomo. And the first thing is to have a file which is lightweight. So this one is not lightweight, for example. This one, as you can see, contains many columns, all with some data within it. So this is kind of making the file to download even more. So to give you an idea, extracting, let's say 10,000 rows with the full columns is the equivalent of about 50 megabytes. And then if you decide to just download a file with just the action details, for example, like I'm doing right now, and show columns, okay, if you do so, it will probably go around 20 megabytes. Okay, so that's the first thing I will advise you is like use these given parameters and export this data feed rather than the big data feed. Then within your Python script, just say that you want to export this and you want to export that. Once more, this is ChatGPT doing all the magic for you. And then you end up with a script such as this one. So as you can see, it's very straightforward. Over here, you just insert the URL that you want to export. In my case, I'm asking for a JSON file. So this is the raw data and the limit 10,000. Token is anonymous and show columns is action details. Then in the script, I'm just saying, okay, look for action detail, pick up the one which are type action, URL, and then I have two columns. One is called URL, the other one is called total, and you just rank them from the highest to the lowest one. Okay, just for the sake of the challenge, I'm gonna take like I don't know if for the 10th of June, I'm having exactly the same data or not. So let's pick up, so 10th of June. 10th of June is, I don't know where. So let's just go over here, 10th of June. Okay, 10th of June, I was having a bit more visits, 10,000. So, okay, I'm gonna take June the 7th. Why am I taking June the 7th is like in my script, it's 10,000 rows that I'm exporting. So a row is a visit. So I want to have a number of visits which is below it. If not, I need to make an extra script in order to download the next 10,000. So we're going to take the 7th of June. So I'm just going to go over here, and that's going to be the 7th of June. Okay, I save it. Then I execute my script. And by executing my script, it's going to make URL total CSV. And then I'm going to compare it against the real page URL report. And we're going to see if there are any differences. So we launched the script. We count is currently 9:55. Let's see how much time it's going to take to create the report. As I said previously, it's going to be long because we are talking about 10,000 script, 10,000 rows, so which represent about 20 megabytes. So it's not like something which can be done in real time. And that's the reason why in all cases, getting the information grouped under others is gonna cost you some time and so on and so forth. So here, as you can see, it has been done in less than a minute. So 10,000 rows in less than a minute compared to, let's imagine that you have 1 million rows. So let's consider that it took 1 minute, and instead of 10,000, you get 1 million. It means that it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take probably about, so I'm not sure if it's going to really take you 100 minutes to get it, but just to let you know that that's going to be long. Okay. So now I'm getting my data feed over here. So I just double click on it. Let's close this one, which was the previous one. Okay, so that's my results. Okay, so let's now compare it to the data of Matomo. So if I go over here, if I look at the pages report, here I need to make the report flat because by default they are all here equal. So it's going to be hard to, then I need to order them by page views. Okay, perfect. So let's now compare the real data of Matomo compared to my CSV script. Okay. So the first one is correct, as you can see. The second one is jobs 1028, it's correct. The third one is a bit trickier because that's the home page, and the home page is in fact here. It's, I have no idea, because there are like two domains, diveshop.net. You see diveshop is at 993 and it's not showing up as 993. So there's something wrong here. I don't know what it is, but the third one is not correct. The fourth one is correct. The fifth one, checkout is 834, it's correct. Diving tank is correct as well. Diveshop.net, this one, as you can see, is showing up as 806. I don't know, that will require further investigation to know what is wrong here. Wetsuit 703, my account 623. So as you can see, it's close to the same information. Here I see, I guess that's, here I get Dyson.net. Okay, I see the thing. It's like, it's not disclosed over here, but there are like several domains which are mixed together. And here, as you can see, it's showing the full domain name. So my guess is like the sum of this one. Okay, so this one plus this one over here will make the 993, which is the one, I guess, that we were having over here. So as you can see, the data looks almost the same if we are tweaking them a bit. And if I'm looking over here, so you see checkout, received others, or job view others, or just if I look at the number total of rows over here, which is 1094, if I look over here, as you can see, I'm getting the total of all of them, and I'm getting, in fact, here, checkout order received, my account orders. Okay, so my account orders, typically I don't have any minor one, so I have no idea. My account order, you see, I cannot get them. So if I look for the 5795, which is a minor one, okay, 57945, normally I should not be able to get it from here. And in fact, I'm getting it. So as you can see, it works. Hope you enjoyed this video.